first track, the album opener, is called Only Live at Night. Only Live at Night is a pretty new song. I think it was one of those last songs that was written for the album. We played it live for a few times before the album. Basically, it's about like I'm a night person. Like I just feel myself comfortable like late in the night and during the night. So that's basically what the song is about. Although the lyrics are mostly symbolic, but that's it basically. It's a fast, simple song with like short solos, aggressive. I think maybe like if I had to describe what band it reminds me of, I'd say Motorhead, Dio maybe, or Metallica or something like that. It's really simple, really heavy, and basically it's about a people who's not a morning person. So The Day I Die, the second track on Deadlock, it's written by me and Ville. I think Ville sent me those lyrics. I think they were pretty much done. I don't think I actually added anything to them. So Ville sent me the text. I'm not actually like really sure about what Ville wanted to say in the song. Maybe you can ask him, you know. But at the time that when I wrote the song, and the vibe that I really got from it reminded me of pretty much like Avenged Sevenfold. So the track basically turned out a bit like an Avenged Sevenfold song. It has a lot of different moods. It starts off like pretty gloomy, murky. It goes to this pretty old school heavy metal, even some more like a bit like oriental melodies here and there. But the chorus and the middle parts are all like really soft, melodic. Basically, it's like this weird journey that goes like to these different like heights and lows, basically. And it was also a really cool song, like guitar solo wise. I think it has the best solos on the album. Like it's a rare thing. I usually just improvise my solo, but on that one I pretty much wrote it like beforehand. And I also think like Teemu does this great job on the final solo, which ends the whole song. It's an acoustic solo. It's a really nice one, really melodic. Simple but great stuff. One of my favorite songs on the whole album, and basically it's the title track. Third track on Deadlock is Bring Me Back on Track. The title basically says what it's about. It's about it's not from a particular event of sorts, but basically like I think everybody will go in his life or has gone through a phase that basically you're basically feeling a bit low or something, and basically you need a pickup. So that's what the song is actually all about. Bring me back on track, like get your shit together, get going again. It has this, it's basically like a pretty old school heavy metal song, tempo wise and riffing wise. Maybe the first riff, I think Jussi said when we were rehearsing that it reminds him of this like an Irish punk band or something. But if you hear it, then it's there. If you don't, maybe it's not, you know. Cool song to play. You know, almost as like almost jazzy vibe or something in the pre-chorus. That's like before the choruses, and nice song. Basically pretty straightforward rocking stuff, and that was actually quite new. I think one of those last songs that we ever wrote for the album.
There's a woman crying alone in the dark. Why isn't she smiling? What's happened to her face?
So the fourth track, which was, I think this is officially the last track to be written on the album. So I think I finished it maybe 1 or 2 months before we started recording the drums. It's called Forever Yours, and despite the name, it's not a love song. Ville always said that it sounds like a love song. I think maybe he's right. But the song is actually about a this really depressing thing. It's quite sinister actually. It's about this phenomenon that happens in the Middle East, basically, and some parts of the world, where men throw acid on women's faces, like when the women don't dig them. So not very. I don't know if we've had that here in Finland or in the Western countries much more, but it still happens like thousands of times a year in some parts of the world, and that's actually the song is about that. And it's really heavy. I think it has this pretty Black Sabbath vibe in it. And I just love how I always wanted a song that kind of stops at some point, and then there comes the riff, just like in the song Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. There's the outro thing, the solos and shit, and you have the same thing going there. I just really love it. I think everybody likes it a lot. We've been playing it live for quite a while, and we actually played it numerous times live before we made the album. Usually a big favorite of the fans when people see us live. Great song, really heavy. Has pretty much everything. Almost like a ballad, but then turns out nice and heavy.
Will we see another scarred face? Will we see justice take place? Will we see another scarred face? Will we see justice take place? Only pain and guilt will bear. Forever yours. Forever yours.
Kiitän! Mitähän vittua sit?